What is good, C-Squad? Today is a weird episode because originally I was going to watch Moral Orel, the 30-minute special to Moral Orel, but then I was reading the comments of the last video that I made, and apparently there's a lost episode of Moral Orel. From what I understand, the episode was written and it was voice act, but it was never animated. And apparently almost everyone in the Moral Orel community counts this as an official episode. From my understanding, Season 3 episodes 1 through 12 were already made before they were told that they were getting canceled, and originally there was supposed to be 22 episodes, but then it was shortened down to only 13. And the episode 13 that we watched last time, which if you haven't seen it, click right here, that was made after they were told they were canceled. That way they could wrap up the series in a nice, somewhat organic way. So technically today's lost episode that we're going to be watching was technically episode 13. From what you guys have told me in the comments, it's actually based around Doey, which I'm actually kind of excited for because I actually do like Doey quite a bit, and plus it's more Moral Orel. So make sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's go. By the way, the episode is called abstinence. I'm curious, what does that even mean? Oh, it's not a thing, it's a syndrome. Abstinence is another word for absent, the withdrawal symptoms that occurs after not taking drugs, especially addictive drugs. Call me crazy, but I'm already kind of digging the animation. I know it doesn't look anywhere near as professional, but it kind of reminds me of when Orel showed all the adults his own stop motion play. Also, this shouldn't go without saying, major props to the person or people who animated this. Obviously, they didn't have to, but we appreciate that they did.
Round and round, round and round, wheels on the bus go round and round.
Bye, gay men!
See you never again!
I'm already gonna tell I'm gonna like this, because obviously the person or people that made this didn't have the resources that the original Moral Orel team did, so they're gonna have to be creative. So like that bus scene right there, that was pretty cool.
So now what do you want to do now, Orel?
Well, it's kinda late. Too dark to really do anything.
We can make our own light by starting a fire with this magnifying glass.
Except there's no sun to shine through the glass.
Oh yeah.
Doey, you dumbass. I'm brainstorming in my head now that I know what the word abstinence means, and since this is a Doey-centered episode, I'm gonna assume it has something to do with his parents.
Make some mud pies, then we can dry them in the...
There's...
Right, no sun, forgot for a second.
I should really get home.
But it's too early for me to go home.
I'm actually curious when this episode takes place. Like, I'm curious if this takes place after or before the camping trip. Orel's in a pretty good mood, so I'm assuming it takes place before, but I could be wrong.
What can I do all by myself?
Why don't you just do what I do? Go around trying to help people.
Okay!
The last time Orel tried to help someone, he became a drug addict. He helped a drug dealer from being poor by buying his drugs and then becoming addicted to them. Which, to be fair, that was played as a joke back in season 1. Will Doey maybe get addicted?
You can wear the sexy nurse's outfit.
No way! That's so not me!
Hi, Principal Fakey and Nurse Bendy. Can I help anyone?
That's so rude to turn out the lights on me like that. I'm leaving.
Alright, look, Doey's not the only idiot in town. We all know Nurse Bendy's been through a lot, but come on, she hasn't been the smartest cookie. Side note, I really like the style of everything. I love Stephanie's character model too.
Too bad I can't go in there. I bet it's crawling with people who need help.
Well, I'm married to my job, if that's what you're asking.
And you're married to Mrs. Papermouth, of course.
Now, why did you go and need to mention her?
I thought she'd make a fine conversation piece.
Get out of here!
Yikes!
Jesus, my man pulled out the Glock. Doey took away the cop's chance at some fucking booty. So the cop's gonna take away Doey's life. God damn.
Hey!
Oh, fuck no. I forgot all about this guy. What was his name? It's the ice cream guy. He's a massive pedo and a... Actually, I'm curious. Will he already be dead? He actually went to prison and committed Sudoku, so he might already be gone because that was before the camping trip.
Hey, Mr. Creepler's van. He's always open late. Maybe I can help him sell ice cream. Yep.
Left for a percentage of time. Oh! Oh my god, that took me way too long to realize. Okay, so Mr. Creepler's already gone. Thank God, bro.
Mr. Creepler, wait! I can help you!
Oh my god, he's not actually gone. Oh no. Also, sorry, side note, but Doey looks so cute in this frame. Honestly, he looks like a little Lego piece.
Mr. Creepler.
Don't say a word.
Mr. Creepler, if you have the keys to...
Doey!
Oh my god. Wasn't the reason why Mr. Creepler committed Sudoku was because Stephanie wouldn't have the baby? Because Stephanie was pregnant? Because Stephanie was sexually taken advantage of by Mr. Creepler? Is he gonna try and C-section the baby out forcefully? No.
Hi, Mom.
Ew! Cuties! I'm gonna take a shower.
It's my
Smooth move, Sherlock Laxative. Listen, buddy, that chick's mine, get it?
Sure, I get it. You married Mom.
Yeah, and way before you were in the picture. You know, you've been nothing but a third wheel ever since you moved in here.
You mean when I was born?
Yeah, that.
God, Doey's dad is a piece of shit. Well, Doey's mother and dad are both equally bad. Imagine yourself as Doey, right? Your parents pay you a good amount of money to leave the house. It's the middle of night and his dad doesn't want him to be home. Hell, he's telling Doey to go get a job. Doey's like, what, 12?
Well, your dad tells me you're a natural cock blocker.
What's that?
You're gonna keep my roosters from fertilizing all the chicken egg.
Oh.
Those are your cocks. You'll block those from these little honeys.
This character is so weird. Like, he gets turned on by chickens laying eggs. Also, even though I live in a big farming town, I actually don't know how chicken reproduction works because they lay eggs, right? Why would they need a male counterpart? As far as I know, chicks can just lay eggs whenever they want, right? And as long as I don't turn that egg into an omelet and it stays warm, it becomes a chick, right?
Keep it in your pants, bub. Nice double chin there, Gramps.
Oh, chin up, Randy. There's more to life than intracourse.
Oh, no!
What's the matter?
The mayor has made eggs illegal.
Well, Doey, you're gonna have to excuse the pun from the bottom of my heart, but you're laid off.
Laid off? Oral, if eggs are illegal, I have no purpose anymore.
Well,
Oh, that's so sad. The job that Doey just got, that's what he sees his purpose in life. Also, I love Oral's puppet design. His skin is barely lighter than his hair. You could pretty much just smooth out his hair and it would just make him bald.
You want to hire me?
Could be.
Well, if you need references, you can just ask Farmer Phony Crops, Principal Fakey, my own father, the cereal.
Wait. So Doey knows that Mr. Creepler's a... That just tells you how sad Doey's life is. He truly has no one else to turn to. That's so messed up.
And I love that I don't hate you.
Aha! Reel it in, loose one.
There's no season 4. It's all over, folks. What kind of God would let this happen? I would like to read the rest of this, but it's so low quality.
Can I have a little more room?
What do I care?
Really? You're not gonna fight me on it?
It's not worth it.
I've never been so attracted to you in my life!
Really?
Keep it on ice, figurellis.
Is Doey just going into everybody's house and stopping them from having sex? Masked mood spoiler strikes again. Sal Figarelli, we do it once a year and now that day has come and gone. Somewhat popular animated program mysteriously cancelled. Lack of urine and sperm to blame? What?
Keep your eyes on me. That's right. Keep them down. Don't roll them up into your head. Ruined.
Artist rendering? I don't get this joke.
Nuh-uh.
Gotcha, you little party pooper.
Doey?
Doey just got fucked. I mean, not literally because he would have stopped it himself. Also, I like the little attention to detail. Reverend Putty and Stephanie walking together, spending time together. Very sweet. There's something kind of sad about the fact that Doey wasn't called Doey. He was called Oral's best friend. That's kind of sad, actually.
Weep not. They may have stopped this reign of righteous terror, but I have more up my sleeve.
I got in trouble.
Why would Doey care if he got in trouble? His parents are not going to do shit.
whoops. Sorry, whoever you are.
It's me, Oral.
Oh, hi, Doey.
Why don't you have any eye holes in your mask?
Because I'm dressed as Blind Faith.
That's pretty good. Also, Oral has his cast on. So this takes place after the camping trip. So then why was... Oh, I'm assuming the first half of this episode took place before the camping trip. And now this is taking place after the camping trip. So then Oral being Blind Faith actually is even twice as funny.
You know, Oral, I can smell lovemaking a mile away.
Golly.
Huh? Ew, gross. Okay, I don't know why, but that reminded me of that one girl from Encanto who can hear really well. I would hate to have the power of being able to hear really well. Like, I'm talking superhero type hearing. You could just hear people clapping cheeks from a mile away. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is wrong with me? I'm sorry, that was so random.
No matter what people feel about each other here, it all turns dirty.
Golly!
Anytime someone shows some kind of niceness towards someone else, they don't know what else to do. They just start going at it.
I think it's probably because niceness doesn't really happen too much around here. So it feels odd when niceness does happen. And it feels so odd that it's unnatural. Maybe even wrong. Maybe being nice here in Moralton feels dirty.
Wow.
This is the Oral I wanted to see more of if season 3 wouldn't have gotten canceled. I wanted to see an Oral like this. A complete 180 of how Oral was in season 1 and 2, but we were robbed of that.
What were you thinking?
We can go get your sundial and check the time.
Okay, Doey. Let's do that.
Hooray! Whoa, fell down.
There's something really sad. Obviously, that scene is supposed to be really happy and fun. Seeing Oral and Doey together having a good time. It's just them two in the street. Honestly, I'm really happy I watched that. Thank you guys for letting me know about this episode because I had no idea it even existed. While this episode doesn't really touch on the main Oral storyline, Doey's a character that I genuinely feel really bad for because of his parents just not loving him. And it's really sad that Doey felt like his only purpose was a job that he just got. That's so sad. And even though the ending right here was kinda nice, in reality, Doey probably lived like that for the rest of his childhood, you know? I'd like to believe Doey had the same conclusion as Oral did in the last episode, where he grew up, had a family. Doey's that kind of character where you feel really bad for, so you only want what's best for him. But anyway, now that we're finally finished with the actual series of Moral Orel, I still plan on reviewing / reacting to Before Oral, the 30-minute prequel special. And of course, I'll be moving on to other things, but I also plan on dedicating a long video for ranking every Moral Orel episode, but that won't be until farther down the road. I want to start reviewing different shows like Moral Orel that have a deeper storyline. I'm not into the whole watching funny shows just to laugh at them, at least not for YouTube. That way I get to theorize while I'm watching, and the people that haven't seen the show that I'm watching, we get to theorize together, and the people that have seen the show that I'm watching, they get to kind of just wait for my reaction to big moments. But anyway, have a good rest of your day.